Southern California sun is starting to set as we welcome you to Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Cleveland Indians and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Interleague baseball comes your way next. Max Scherzer, Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
So here is Miles Straw. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, number 7.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to the left side. And that's through for a hit. And right out of the gates, the Dodgers will be forced to deal with his speed at first base.
Batting second, the shortstop.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 1-0 the count. As a look, now the pitch.
Inside ball. Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Past battles with Scherzer. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out. And stepping in, Jose Ramirez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Again, he sends it out of play. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D. Where you get that base hit to give your team the lead, you have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one, because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. There's one on to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Next to hit, Harold Ramirez, and the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. 1 ball, no strikes to count. This is foul right side. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. To 1-2 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Chasing after it is Taylor. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Indians 2, the Dodgers coming to bat. of downtown L.A., we're live from beautiful Dodger Stadium. Ought to be a good one here between the Cleveland Indians and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's time for Dodger baseball. Next. Max Scherzer will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
Into the box, Miles Straw. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Now here's the first offering. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. One down.
Batting second, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Past battles with Scherzer, he's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch, get ahead, get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Muncy in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time.
Count it 3-2. Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Jose.
So stepping in is Jose Ramirez as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Scherzer into the windup. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah!
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Two and one to Jose Ramirez.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Just underway here in Southern California. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the Tribe. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Zach Plesac, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And now, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Fastball called for strike two. Here it comes, 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Strong will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number one.
Batting second.
And now in the box, Max Muncy. Now here's the first offering. Lifted the other way to left center. Ramirez is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Slider, and that's in there for strike two.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to...
We'll have to press pause as that strike three to retire the side. One. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in the long ball threat, Franmil Reyes. And he gets ahead 0-1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called, 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box, Harold Ramirez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
A ball and a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You can hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And it's fouled away. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's a base hit. First one of the ball game for the Indians.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. From the stretch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Nothing doing for the Indians there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
First offering on its way. This is in the air out to right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first out.
Batting fifth.
At the plate now is Corey Seager. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting fifth.
The base is empty, 2 away, and that brings up Will Smith. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and it hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull the trigger.
High in the air out to center field. Strong will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Now at the plate, here is Austin Hedges, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Andres Gimenez the next to bat, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Swinging a hard liner to center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next to dig in, Zach Plesac. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Now to the plate, here is Chris Taylor, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in will be Cody Bellinger. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up one of the better hitting pitchers in Max Scherzer. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Here now the 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. We'll head to the 4th. All set for the start of the fourth. And standing in, the outfielder, Miles Straw.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Straw is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground, he has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Ahmed Rosario. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knob.
Jose Ramirez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Ball.
And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two balls and a strike.
1 strike. The count.
Rosario, base runner at first with 1 out. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. There he goes. Fouled off. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Tribe. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here now is Trey Turner back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes.
No, inside.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. A ball that's carrying. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Well, that's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one as he hustles into third. We'll see if it leads to their first run here. Sometimes a single drip will start a flood.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard towards the hole. And a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and it's now a 1-0 lead for the Dodgers.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Hero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving jabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Drives it out to deep right center field. Right fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. One out, runner at first, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Outside, that's the ball.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if we can gap something.
Pulled hard down the line and left, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Ramirez is there. Let's see if they test it. And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop sign with 2 away now. Here now is Will Smith. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A pause, and the 0-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Harold Ramirez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well-executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Hit back toward the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping in once again is Bobby Bradley. First pitch on its way.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
That's a ball.
1-1.
I got 1 ball,
No
1
runs,
strike.
2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And this will be fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
So now to the plate, Austin Hedges. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now into the box, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up, drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
At the plate, Max Scherzer. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Hit on the ground to third. Ramirez is there. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without. Stepping up is Andres Jimenez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, he might have something.
This pitch is popped up. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he fouls this one off.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Stepping in now, Zach Plesac. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Turner fields it cleanly. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. Next, it'll be Miles Straw. Scherzer looks in. First pitch on its way. The high fastball is in there.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Two and one now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Ball even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail it here 2-0. Next up is Max Muncy. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
Now here it comes.
Hey!
The windup and the 0-1. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Mookie Betts is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Weekly hit to third. Scooped up. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out. So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. Swinging a line drive. And he dives to make a spectacular. So now into the box is Ahmed Rosario. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Drilled right back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Hey, the object of the game is to pass the baton on the offensive side and give yourself a chance to get the tying run to the plate late in the game. That's exactly what happened here.
Jose Ramirez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And this one gets away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Franmil Reyes stands in as he looks at a called strike. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 delivery. Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Rosario leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Harold Ramirez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early, putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. That misses 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
For the Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
First pitch on the way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hard hit ball towards the hole. He's got it. And he's retired, 1 away. 1 gone now in the LA 7th. And that brings up Will Smith. Hit on the ground out to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Hey, guys, that's not how we draw it up. You want to stay back on that pitch and drive it up the middle the other way. But he got out and around it and was still able to find his way for a knock.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and no one will track it down. Smith stands at first with 1 out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Strong is there, 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that brings up the former National League MVP, Cody Bellinger. From the stretch. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. It's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Here's another 2-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Dodgers lead 1. So now here is Austin Hedges. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Bellinger's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So next to hit is Andres Jimenez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Bradley Zimmer will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 4.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Blake Parker is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 53, Blake Parker.
Albert Pujols is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And now the first pitch. One strike to Pujols. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. He's got him down 0-2. I think he can pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
And the pitch. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And Albert swings and misses as he's set down for the first out.
The batter, number 6, second baseman,
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
2-1 the count to Trey Turner. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. 2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, look at the dive. It's there. He got him. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. We'll come right back with more from Dodger Stadium. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
74, Kenley Jansen.
Striding in for the Indians, Miles Straw. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped up. Turner is under it. 1 out.
Now batting.
Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
1 ball,
Comes
1
back
strike.
with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. Popped him up. Smith waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Next up is Jose Ramirez. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Right there for strike 1.
0-1 to the count.
Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Fouled away. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And it's fouled away. Last strike now for Cleveland. Another one sent foul. A bouncer to the left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
To the plate now, Franmil Reyes. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from
No
first.
touchdown.
Cutter low, 1-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset.
Well, this one is gloved for the out, and a big sigh of relief here as this ball game is over.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Dodgers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Max Scherzer is the winning pitcher of record. Zach Plesac pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Man on first, on second, on third. I'ma have to clean it up. I done went gone, they all gone. Now Indian beat it up. Man, contract, they want me back. I'ma have to clean it up like Way Walls in the field line. Worry about talking, just my time. I got the green light, that's the green light, that's just my sign. Just for the green light, if you missed out, the best rewind.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base.